What if I told you that abundance, wealth, success, and love are already yours? What if I told you that the purpose and power of affirmations is to manifest and achieve your every desire now in the present? Most people are totally unaware of the creative power of affirmations and the ability to co-create your own reality with the words you repeat to yourself. Affirmations are not just about repeating phrases and words for the sake of it. It's about integrating, manipulating, and rewiring the story you tell your brain and subconscious mind. Repetition is the language of the subconscious mind, and whatever you repeat becomes familiar. And what's familiar becomes your identity. When you repeat positive affirmations, you replace old limiting beliefs with new, positive, and expansive ones. And when your beliefs change, so does your identity. And when your identity changes, so does your reality. The power of affirmations and manifestation is all about regulating, reprogramming, and embodying the version of you who has everything you desire. And so to actually manifest instantly using affirmations, the only 3 steps you actually need are to regulate, to reprogram, and to embody. Because when you regulate your emotions, reprogram your mind, and embody the version of you who already has it all, manifestation becomes effortless. Hey my angels, I'm Christian and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk all things mindset, manifestation, spiritual healing, and beauty. Once you truly understand how to use affirmations with these 3 steps, you'll know exactly how to manifest anything you want and become your highest, most powerful and abundant self. Manifestation and affirmations are all about identity work and embodying the version of you who already has everything you desire. And this is exactly what I teach all over my Instagram and TikTok, and in even more detail in my new Higher Self method, which is my exact identity blueprint to heal, embody, and manifest your dream life. I also have a free affirmations PDF with over 70 of my favorite, most powerful and irresistible affirmations to manifest more confidence, beauty, and aura. You can find all of this in the description and in my Stan store below. So if I'm going to teach you how to actually use affirmations to manifest instantly, you first have to trust me. You know, I used to think that manifestation and affirmations was just about repeating affirmations until I turned blue in the face. But I would repeat them over and over and still not believe them. And because I didn't believe them, I felt so much resistance towards them. And so repeating affirmations isn't about repeating things that you don't believe. The whole point of affirmations is to rewire your mind so you believe what you're saying even when there's no evidence in your 3D reality. Repeating affirmations that you don't truly believe, or that even sometimes triggers your nervous system because it seems impossible to have, is counterintuitive. And if anything, it creates even more anxiety around not having the manifestation, and that's not what we want. I would repeat things like I have my dream life and my dream body and my dream partner, but that felt so out of reach for me because I hadn't regulated my emotions, I hadn't reprogrammed my mind, and I hadn't embodied the identity of someone who already had those things. And I know you've experienced this too, because so many of us think that we just need to blindly repeat affirmations, but we end up struggling to truly believe them, and that lack of belief ends up pushing the manifestation even further away. And so it's not about just affirming the thing. It's about affirming the new identity and version of you who already has the thing. Let me repeat that. It's not just about affirming the thing. It's about affirming the new identity and version of you who already has the thing. And I'm here to help you overcome these limitations and truly learn how to use affirmations to manifest anything you want instantly. So on that note, let's talk about the first step to using affirmations to manifest instantly, which is to regulate. This is all about regulating your emotions, regulating your nervous system, and regulating the way you feel about the affirmations. As I said, repeating affirmations that don't feel real can trigger your nervous system and make you feel unsafe. And that creates a negative experience, which is not what we want when we're manifesting our dream life. So the first and most important step to manifestation is regulating your nervous system so you feel positive and safe receiving the manifestation. And regulating your nervous system starts by reframing the affirmation in a positive way. Because your subconscious mind doesn't respond to what you say, it responds to what you feel safe receiving. So if you're just sitting there repeating, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I have my dream life, I have my dream life, I have my dream partner, I have my dream partner, but your body feels fear and doubt and anxiety, your nervous system will subconsciously reject it. And that's why repeating affirmations can feel fake and even triggering. And that's why you can repeat them over and over and still not see results. Because the version of you who already has your manifestation doesn't feel anxious and therefore negative about it. They feel safe, secure, and certain, and therefore positive about it. So manifesting your dream life using affirmations starts by regulating your nervous system, so your body can actually hold the reality you're creating with safety and security and certainty. And you regulate your emotions not just by repeating the thing, but by making the thing a positive experience. One of my favorite ways to actually regulate my nervous system is with EFT tapping and repeating affirmations of safety and security and certainty. Things like, I feel safe and love spending large amounts of money, knowing that I'll receive it all back tenfold. I feel certain and excited that I have my dream life because everything always goes my way. I feel secure in love, and I know that my dream partner loves and desires me because I love myself. And I talk about the power of EFT tapping in even more detail in my higher self method, where I give you techniques and practices and thought patterns to actually regulate your nervous system. Because a regulated nervous system creates regulated emotions. And regulated emotions is what makes you feel safe believing your affirmations and receiving your manifestations instantly. So now let's talk about the second step to using affirmations to manifest instantly, which is to reprogram. You need to reprogram your mind to actually believe the manifestation. And to understand how to reprogram your subconscious mind, you need to first understand the neuroscience behind affirmations. Because manifestation is not just repeating positive affirmations for the sake of it. Affirmations are instructions you give to reprogram your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind doesn't understand time. Your subconscious mind exists only in the present. When you tell yourself, I will be a millionaire, I will have my dream life, I can't wait to have my dream partner, you're signaling to your subconscious mind that you don't have it yet. So you'll keep manifesting the state of waiting and not having it yet. And so using affirmations to manifest instantly is about reprogramming your mind in the present. And that's why you must always use I am and I have affirmations. I am a millionaire. I have my dream life and I already have my dream partner. But affirming in the present is only the first part to using affirmations to reprogram. The next and most important part is using affirmations to create an identity shift. So you're reprogramming your mind to become a new identity in the present moment. And the identity you're stepping into is your higher self. They are the version you're affirming yourself into and reprogramming yourself to become. I always think about Michael Jackson, who famously used affirmations to rehearse and visualize his own success to reprogram himself long before he was famous, long before he was the king of pop, and long before he was globally adored. He used to reprogram his identity by affirming his success and specifically having the biggest selling album of all time by affirming in the present. And so what you need to understand is that affirmations function as the conditioning tool that reinforces the new identity. And affirming and conditioning and reprogramming in the present is what crystallizes that identity. And affirming the identity of your higher self, who already has everything you desire, is how you manifest and embody them. So on that note, let's talk about the third third and final step to using affirmations to manifest instantly, which is to embody. Embodying the manifestation is where the affirmation becomes real. You can regulate your emotions. You can reprogram your mind. But if your behavior doesn't match your affirmations, nothing changes. And this is where most people get stuck, because affirmations are not just about wishful thinking and vibes. Affirmations are about consciously shifting your identity and embodying the version of you who has the manifestation. And so it's not just about affirming the thing, it's about affirming the new identity and embodying the version of you who already has the thing. And so to embody the manifestation and to shift your identity, you must make your affirmations personal. This is how I affirm the new identity and make the affirmations personal to me. Instead of "I'm a millionaire," you say, "I'm the type of person who's so good with money. I have incredible financial literacy. I'm so grateful that I'm an entrepreneur and that my personal brand and content creation makes me millions." Instead of "I have my dream life," you say, "I'm now living my dream life of absolute financial freedom, of inspiring the world with mindset, manifestation, spiritual healing, and beauty content. Because everything always goes my way, it's inevitable for me that I'm living my dream life." Instead of "I have my dream body," you say, "I'm the type of person who's so disciplined, so diligent, so devoted to working consistently towards my health and having a fit, healthy body." So affirming the new identity through personal affirmations and then embodying them is the key to manifesting instantly. You can change and shift your identity in 1 second if you decide to. And affirming the new identity with personal affirmations will reinforce the beliefs you hold about yourself. You know, sometimes I can be forgetful. Sometimes I leave things at home, or sometimes I even lose things in public. But I never affirm the identity that I'm a forgetful person. If I forget or even lose something, I'll tell myself, "Oh my God, that's so unlike me. I'm not forgetful like that. That's really unlike me that I forgot that." And that's exactly how I want you to talk to yourself when you affirm the new identity, because that's ultimately how you successfully embody the affirmation and the manifestation. So to recap, to use affirmations to manifest instantly, you must first regulate your emotions by repeating positive affirmations. You reprogram your mind by repeating them in the present moment, and you embody your affirmations by making them personal to you. Because affirmations don't just work when you repeat them, they work when you become them. I love you so much, my angels. I'm so grateful for all your love, all your support, and this beautiful community we're building together. All your comments and all your messages never go unnoticed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and check out my free affirmations PDF in the description to start your affirmations journey. And I'll see you next week for another video.